I think of a story like God pouring out judgment on Sodom and Gomorrah. Here's God saying, I'll go down and see whether they have done altogether according to the outcry against me that's come to me. If not, I will know. And Abraham stood still before the Lord. And Abraham came near and said, would you also destroy the righteous with the wicked? Suppose there are 50 righteous within that city. Would you also destroy the place and not spare it for 50 righteous that were in it? Far be it from you to do such a thing as this, to slay the righteous with the wicked, so that the righteous should be as the wicked. Far be it from you. Shall not the judge of all the earth do right? That sounds very, very irreverent kind of praying. Shall not the judge of all the earth do right? So the Lord says, if I find in Sodom 50 righteous within the city, then I will spare all for their sake. And you remember the rest of the story. Abraham answered and said, who am I but dust and ashes, and I've taken it upon myself to speak to the Lord. What about 50, or 5 less than 50 righteous? Would you destroy all of the city for the lack of 5? And so he goes down, 45, 30. Then he says, let not the Lord be angry. I suppose if 30 should be found there. He said, I'll not destroy it if I find 30 there. And then again, indeed, I have taken it upon myself to speak to the Lord. Suppose 20 should be found there. So he said, I will not destroy it for the sake of 20. Then he said, let not the Lord be angry. I will speak but once more. Suppose 10 should be found there. And he said, I will not destroy it for the sake of 10. Why does God need intercessors? Now, it doesn't bring it out quite so well that he actually needs us, although I suspect that that's the case, because he said, I'll go down now and see. Why could he not see from heaven what the condition was? I think he really, really wanted Abraham to intercede. Now, I've got a better verse than that to confirm it, but I believe it's all the way through. God needs intercessors. Here over in Ezekiel, he turns around and he says, I sought for a man among them who would make up a wall and stand in the gap before me on behalf of the land, that I should not destroy it. But I found none. Therefore I have poured out my indignation on them. I have consumed them with the fire of my wrath. So God actually is seeking intercessors.